here. Let's just start with the drama, okay? Let's just start with the drama. Here, I know a lot of fuckers are horny for it. So here it is, okay? I saw this already. I saw the fucking video already. Apparently TrainWrecks went in and
you think
and spilled, okay? Apparently. He went in and spilled some secrets. Let's take a look at what the secrets were. So there's some things he said that I agree with. And then there's some things he said that are just insane.
You think your viewership is Twitch only, and if you go anywhere else, that you won't be as big. Therefore, they're hoping that you're cornered in that corner where you're going to stay loyal to Twitch, when in reality, they're going to spit in your face every corner they go. And they're only going to take care of streamers like Hasan and Poki, right? So you need to turn around.
I don't know why this man can't stop saying my name and Pokimane's name like every stream, it feels like. Every time. I don't understand it. I don't know what the reason is. I mean, I have an idea on what the reason might be. But like, I don't know why, like, how much is rent? It's free, man. It's fucking free. This dude is my #1 fan. It is crazy.
Around like, nah, we're bigger than both of them times fucking 10, and we have communities much more loyal. So you either take care of us like that, or we're fucking dipping, and we're going to multi-stream, and we're going to fucking take our business elsewhere. That's the way you need to go about it. Because right now, I know there are people that are 1/10 your size getting paid more by Twitch directly. So that's a disrespect in my eyes. Thank you.
And you're for
so the part that he's like talking, especially about like Kai and Aiden, is that they're both gigantic streamers. Not only are they both gigantic streamers, they bring a unique and new audience of Normans on the platform. They are invaluable. They're also, especially Kai, great entertainers, okay? So he's right about the fact that Twitch should be doing a lot to make sure that they're on the platform, okay? To keep them on the platform. Like Kai is engaging, he's entertaining, he's great. Aiden is Aiden, okay? If Twitch was smart, they would be fucking, doing everything they can to make sure that they stay on the platform. TrainWrecks, thank you for the 5, get the subs. Having said all of that, I don't know why Train will be like, dude, but like, fucking fuck Pokimane and fuck Hasan. That's a wild take.
Fact, they're getting paid more than us.
I know for a fact. For a fact, they're on contract.
Did you say at least 30 mil?
Yeah, Train is actually underselling it. I'm getting paid $100 million, as a matter of fact. Yeah. There's no shot he even remotely implied that there's no fucking shot he implied that like myself or Pokimane, and I can't speak for Poki. I don't know how much I don't know what her contract looks like, but there's absolutely 0% chance that he even implied that either of us are getting 30 million. That is insane. If that was the case, why the fuck would any of these streamers move to YouTube when even YouTube is not dropping the bag to that degree? He said Kai could get a 30 mil contract in the future from Twitch? No. Absolutely not. That's just not true. Does he deserve it? I think so. When you look at, like if Twitch streamers were getting paid by Twitch in the same way that like top YouTube streamers were getting paid by YouTube, someone like Kai would be making 30 million. Like they would get 30 million from the platform, but that's not the case. I'm telling you guys, I'm giving you the insider juice. Okay. I know that this is going to sound fucking insane for a lot of people because you're going to say, what the fuck do you mean? That's an insane amount of money. That's like more than rappers. That's more than fucking professional athletes and shit like that. Yes. If Twitch was doing payouts, like big payouts in the same way that like other platforms have in the past, like Mixer, when they were giving money, when they were throwing the bag at top streamers, or YouTube, when they're throwing a bag at top streamers, adjusted to their view count and their retention, their audience retention, they would be, they would be getting 30 million from Twitch. That's true. Twitch will never do that. I think there was a time when they did that way back in the day when Mixer first popped off. I have never seen anything like that, though. That's not a thing. Like, that's not a thing for XQC, okay? Now, I don't know why he would bring me and Poki up in this conversation, especially because my prior contract was literally so bad. Ludwig saw it and openly made fun of me regularly about it. Part of the reason why I had such a fucking bad contract was because I wanted to run the least amount of ads as I physically possibly could. Which, of course, I'm still hitting the minimum now, like the platform minimum in the new contract that I have. Which is not fully done yet, but you see the gymnastics on the thread of this clip? No, there's no way. I think most people recognize that this is an insane. There's no way. I think most people recognize this is insane. He goes more into detail here. Anyway, let's finish this clip first.
I'm telling you right now, bro, you have no idea how absolutely, like, I'm telling you, bro, like, listen, there is a reason why these cocksuckers don't want me in a position, at 30K. You think you're.
What? Wait, would you share the financials of the contract or are you under NDA? No, I am under NDA. I already do way too much. This is why Train is saying that. Yeah, I don't think that's, look. No, I think he's not wrong. He's not wrong about like a couple things. Okay, let's get started there. What is he not wrong about? Aiden and Kai are massive streamers that the platform should do. Have Kai or Train seen your contract? No, of course not. Train has no idea what my contract looks like. But I'll tell you this much. Okay? When the Twitch payouts were leaked, at that point, I was consistently at that point, I think I was like top 5 in subs. And the only person who's ever seen my contract was Ludwig, and he laughed at me and laughed about it very openly and very publicly. But when I was number 13 on payouts, I was in the top, usually around 3 in the top 10 in general for subs, for highest sub count on the platform, and also highest watch time on the platform. And yet I was number 13. That should perhaps explain to you why I was number 13 on Twitch payouts across the board, while simultaneously in the top for other metrics, like much higher on other metrics. There's an inconsistency there, and you can find it out. It's a shitty contract. That's what it is. Are you still that high in sub and watch time, or has it shifted? Well, with Spanish speaking streamers blowing up and like globally, I'm not as high anymore. I'm still in the top 10. I think Aiden and Kai definitely place high on there, especially Kai because he streams a lot as well. Aiden doesn't stream that much. I'm still in the top 10 on the platform. But your top 5 right now for subs, I probably am somewhere. Yeah, I'm always usually around like top 5, top 10 for subs, and same for watch time. But these guys are huge, and they definitely deserve more. I don't know if they even have contracts or not, but they definitely do. The platform, if they were smart, would do everything they can to retain them. Okay? You're still that high in subs? Holy shit. Yeah. Of course. Kai and Aiden are the rookie of the year. They will hopefully get large contracts soon. Most likely. I want to see what the rest of this conversation was about. I don't know why he like made it seem like it's like me versus Kai and Aiden or some shit, or Pokimane versus Kai and Aiden. That's so stupid. Why would we want nothing but the best for other streamers? Like, What have I ever done that indicates that, like, I wouldn't want, what's best for the platform and what's best for the streamers as well. But of course, this is not the first, nor will it be the last time he singles me out for some fucking weird reason. I don't know. Managed to reach a level of patience with psychos that I hope to get to. Yeah.
Not being taken care of. You're being sold the illusion of being taken care of. Do you understand? The fact that you feel safe, just hear me out. The fact that you feel safe and you're using that as some sort of like you feel taken care of, that's the base minimum. They should be giving you passively. You shouldn't feel good about getting that. You should have that passively. The fact that they've tricked you into this mindset where you feel safe and good and like that is bullshit. That is like some mindset where they've like reverse psychology to you. Do you understand me? Like that's what you deserve.
Yeah, I'm a dumb nigga. I'm a dumb nigga. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You feel me on that?
Yeah.
I'm
telling you.
I think like I said, bro, let's just wait to see what happens. But I think this shit's just the beginning. I think making streaming mainstream is something that
y'all got to keep grinding 100%.
Something that Kai, we're still doing. Like I feel like, and then you got Speed doing his thing, and just Speed is just, in my opinion, I had this discussion with someone. I think Speed is the most.
I think he's just trying to say that Twitch cares more about you and Poki than about them, Kai, and Aiden. He's also trying to create his own streaming service, also, isn't he? What do you mean you don't know? He thinks you're going after gambling with Specially to take his bag away. It's weird because, like, XQC also fucking did gambling streams. You don't see him hating me in the same capacity. Like, even openly admitting that he was, malicious and apologizing for the way that he actually did for the brief duration that he did. Train is just still holding on to it. But to be fair, he did hate me before the gambling stuff. He used to always say that I was like shitting on him for doing reacts when I was literally a react streamer from the jump. I'm not necessarily LSF's most favorite son, right? Obviously. Like, it's not like LSF loves me, nor Pokimane, really. And Train is so fucking unhinged. He's like the Republican Party, you know what I mean? Like, when they go so far that, like, normal people look at that and go, yeah, that's kind of weird. He's gone so deep into this, like, fuck Hasan and fuck Pokimane rabbit hole that, like, even people on LSF that normally would despise me and look for any opportunity to shit on me are like, yeah, bro, I think this is a little crazy. He's just, like, out of control here. All top streamers have exclusive contracts. XQC has an even better contract than Hasan and Poki. Kai should also be able to get an exclusive contract now. True. Yeah, Train is self-reporting here. Whoever had negotiating his contract didn't get him as good as one for other streamers. Must be Hasan and Poki that are at fault. It's just like so strange that it makes it easier that you and Poki are huge vectors of hate. Yeah, but I think that well has like, it's dry now. You know what I mean? You exhausted it too much. You know what I mean? He's hit that well too much. He tapped into it, but like it's, I don't want to jinx it, but like I think the last round when they were like trying to imply that me and Poki has something to do with sexual assault and the cover up of sexual assault was when a lot of people were like, dude, what the fuck? Okay, like I don't even like this dude. I don't even like either of these content creators, but like y'all are being fucking crazy. I think that was when a lot of people were like, yeah, you know what? Maybe it's a little too far. Which is crazy to think. I never really thought that, people would be charitable. Make says the con is not as lucrative as your son's contract. He blew up recently. Also, Hasan has a famously terrible contract. Weird that Train mentions him as one of the guys in Twitch's pockets. It's almost like he mentioned them like some sort of personal vendetta or something. So strange how that happened. Yeah. Who told you Hasan is a bad contract? Hasan? Ludwig, actually. But it makes sense because he has low ad density because he gets to control when those are being run. He probably gets kind of fucked on the percentage side. Ludwig has actually looked at it and makes fun of Hasan for it. That doesn't really mean a whole lot. Like, there's still people who are like, nah, dude, actually his contract is good. And every streamer is in on it. But because I fucking dunked on Andrew Tate pretty aggressively, there are a whole lot of people in the W community chats that are not too fond of me. So he will have like he's now targeting. He's targeting like members of the W community's audiences with the whole like Poki sucks, Hasan sucks shit, which is funny. It could work a little bit because like I shit on Andrew Tate, which they didn't like. And then there was the whole Poki Gideon thing, which some people still probably consider like Poki to be the reason why Gideon is never going to get unbanned from Twitch. So, you know, there's going to be a lot of people who are like, I fucking hate these guys. They're going to eat it up and become every bit as toxic as K9 or more as being con donkey. Kai behaves like someone who gets scammed but doesn't realize it. Anyway. When it makes motherfuckers wild, Train has millions, just can't keep making as much as he loses his mind. Cap doesn't fuck people's brains. Yeah. A thread on Twitter, the clip is kind of riding Train's D now. It's kind of working, sadly. No. Aiden's community has a hate boner for you. They bring you up any chance they get. Kai and YRG's chat really don't hate you, though. I mean, whatever. It's not the first time yeah, we already clicked on this Imgur earlier, remember? It's not the first time a big community has had a gigantic fucking hate boner for me. You know what I mean? And also, what do you mean? Aiden's community is like literally 12-year-olds. They'll grow out of it. They always do. People always grow out of it eventually. And as far as like Your Rage or Kai goes, I think their communities are fine. They're not antagonistic towards me in any capacity. What do you mean? I've chilled with Kai. I've played games with both of them. Like, they're fine. I think like even with Aiden's chat, people place a lot of emphasis on what chat says. I think people place a lot of emphasis on what chat says without realizing that they're literally just going with the flow. Right? Like, half the time when people are like Hassan or Lasan or whatever the fuck, like, yeah, if I was hanging out with them, if I was like, talking to Aiden or whatever in a non-antagonistic nature, chat would be all positive. No one really cares. People don't have that much of a fucking grudge. Sure, there are always like weirdos who I could single out from their chat that have like a personal grudge. And if I look at their usernames in my chat, you'll understand what that personal grudge comes from. They said some dumb shit in here and I banned them permanently, right? But ultimately, it doesn't matter. It is, it's nothing. And it's impossible to avoid a percentage of haters. There's always going to be some fucking haters. XQC community is a perfect macro example of this. If XQC amps you enough, the fans in this community who are charitable to yours, they'll start popping off and the tide changes. Yeah. Andrew Tate associates you with Aiden, and Aiden hates that. He needs to go out of his way to hate you to show Daddy Tate that he hates you too. Yeah, I think it's cute. I think it's cute that Aiden is afraid that I will destroy him in basketball. Like, I think, because he's half my size. It's fine. I think that's where a lot of this comes from. If we're being real, if we're being honest.